Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I recently played a little bit of Highlander Paladin, and I had a great time with the deck. Highland decks are about to leave standard format in the near future, so I figured it's a good time to be playing some of these. And I took a look at statistics of Highlander Paladins. There are not a lot of statistics available, mind you, and noticed that these sort of more mid-range approaches are working better right now than the bit older, like focusing on Nesot and stuff like that, pretty greedy approaches. So I played this sort of a mid-range style Highlander Paladin. You get to do Paladin stuff, you get to play with Zephyrus, you get to play with Sir Finley of the Sands, although Sir Finley of the Sands isn't that great to be honest, but whatever. And it's a Paladin deck that doesn't run Librams or Penflingers, so it feels a little bit different. Every other Paladin deck it's just Libram after Libram. But in order to make Librams really work, you want to have duplicates, because Librams are highly synergistic, so you want to have many of them. So when you play with this kind of deck, you're kind of free from playing Librams for a change. The overall game plan of the deck is just a basic mid-range game plan. You put stuff on the board and bigger stuff on the board and generate pressure and ultimately win the game. You also have a couple of ways to swing games, because you have stuff like Lord Barrow, you have stuff like Zephyrus in the deck. There is one animated broomstick, so you can do broomstick and barrow. You can also eliminate a single big threat with broomstick and Argent Bracat, which is a pretty funny thing. And you have some big late game cards with the Murgle giving you the Murgle Prime, and then Dragon Queen Alexstrasza and Dragons of course, and Tyrion Fordring. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're obviously looking for the Highlander synergy cards, Zephyrus the Great, Sir Finley of the Sands, great cards to keep in the mulligan, and then Armor Vendor, First Day of School, just getting on the board in one. That's really good. Because it's a Highland deck and you don't have a ton of 1-drops available, then stuff like Crab Rider and Murgle can also work. Because even though they're 2-drops, they get to do a lot of stuff once they hit the board. Now, let's go take a look at Highlander Paladin in action, and if you enjoyed this content, please like this video and check out my Twitch channel, where I livestream Hearthstone. There's probably a zoo deck, so I think I hold on to Consecration. Consecration is useful before they get to do buffs. Won't be useful after, of course. But we'll see.
There is so much untapped power in this world.
Okay. Are you kidding me? Like seriously? Like seriously? This doesn't look too good.
A little agony goes a long way.
Really? They did trade. That's something, I guess.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Time to be a good explorer. I tried the Spellkin. Let's see. Hope they don't have Wicked Whispers. Maybe I should have picked the Twilight Drake and played that next turn instead of the Consecration.
The pit is churning.
Really? What? Why would they do that? So they just killed their board. That's cool. They might have some giants coming soon though. But I'm of course happy that they killed their board.
No, don't. It's still good.
I could get 2 minions out there, but this one dies to the... Well, this one also dies to the rush minion. This combination is actually better. Rush minion hits there. I think I still kill this by hitting in both of those. It still works. And the moment they find the giants, that's when I'm going to be in real trouble. I currently don't have a way to beat the giants. That's not a problem unless they also have Wicked Whispers that they're playing. Okay, so that's not a problem yet. But the giants will be a problem. Unless I can find Barrow or... Do I have dragons left in the deck? Yeah, sure, I have Dragon Queen. I mean, I need to draw a card this turn. What if they get the giants on the board next turn? What if they play the Rush Minion and draw another 3 cards? They also kill this one. I still need to draw a card. There's a Broomstick in my deck. And there's a Bragat in my deck. I want the card draw minions out there. I can get more resources. That gets me closer to Zepris. And Zepris can answer the giants. Okay. Giants are the main thing I'm worried about. I will have the broom. So I have like broom and hammer of the Naru maybe or something. I have some tools that I can fight the giants with. Warlock of course can also have a broom. They have a broom? Are they going to do Wicked Whispers on top of that broom? The hand seems a little thin. I like that a lot. That gets me the broom and the Bragat. They have the Raised Deads left. I don't want to give them Wriggling Horrors. Not particularly, no. Bragat and broom is good against the giants. I could do Amber Watcher here, get some health up. I could do Cobalt Spellking, get some spells. I think it's going to be the Amber Watcher. I'll kill the Tour Guide. Then I heal myself with the Amber Watcher. I'll get the ooze out there. I'll have the Bragat and the broom, so I can handle 1 giant. But if they have 2 giants, it's gonna be a problem. Canratide isn't that big of a problem because most of the demons are really small. So while yeah, it sucks that they will have 2 copies of Canratide, there are ways that I can handle it too. There are potential ways to handle it. Do they have another broomstick and have they drawn it? They could also use like Soulfire. Or they might get some giants going. Giants are not demons, so they don't come back from Canratide. There's some dead Flame Imps, dead Voidwalker, dead Darklair. So I guess that helps them a little. Goody. I want to save the Bragat for when they get the giants. I think I need to kill the Nightshade Matron, even though that becomes one of the rolls that they could get from Canratide. This one now draws the Dragon Queen. I'll play the Hammer of the Naru. But it's not yet a Bragat turn. But I do need to kill that one to protect the minion here. And then it's just a hero power. Obviously it would have been sweet if I had 1 more mana to play the goodie out there, but I didn't. So they have the Canratides. The Flesh Giants are not free yet, are they? I have lost track a little bit on what the Flesh Giant cost is at the moment. But I don't think they can play the Giants alongside Canratide. If they just play the Canratide, and even if they get the 5/5 with Rush, I have a 6/6 taunt here, so it cannot be killed by that. Okay, do they get the 5/5? They do. They got pretty good cards here. They got the 5/5. So I'm probably sacrificing this to kill the Canratide, right? Probably. Do I want the Dragon Queen out there now? Dragon Queen gives me 1-cost dragons. Then I would have 1-cost dragons with the broomstick. That means leaving a Flame Imp up. That seems like an acceptable thing. They still have the giants. They still have the Soulfires. They have Wicked Whispers left. That's got to be the Dragon Queen.
Life and hope.
Let's get those 1-cost dragons. Kill the Canratard. Kill the Dark Glare. This one's just going to go face. Okay. If I had killed this instead of the other one, then another Canratard, even if it summons the 5/5, I might not have killed the Dragon Queen. Does summon the 5/5. Now they can kill the Dragon Queen with the 3/2 and the 5/5. I guess that's a little awkward. Wicked Whispers is really sweet. I mean, it still takes both of those minions if they want to. Oh, they are greedy. They are greedy. Okay, can we punish their greed? I believe we can. So, Crazed Netherwing kills this one and this one. I open with that one. Then we do the big old whelp. It's okay to do an Argent breakout already. 8/5. 8/5 is fine.
I must have slain 100 or so.
The best defense is a great defense.
You all of the stuff rush. Goes there, this goes there, this goes there, this goes face. This goes face and I hero power.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. They have an animated broomstick left. Can I lose to an animated broomstick? Maybe I didn't think this through. Maybe there's a way for me to lose to an animated broomstick still. But they have no buffs left. Wicked Whispers are gone, Horrors are gone.
No, don't. It's still good.
So they simply, even if they have the broomstick, they cannot buff the giants so that the giants would survive.
A little
Maybe they can.
goes a long way. I'll be in the pit is turning.
They didn't have the broomstick. Well, then they're just dead. I think we'll give this hand a try against Priest. Sucks to face a Priest. I really didn't want to meet a Priest anymore on this stream. This late. But hey. Goody. Alright, well, it's Murger into Goody probably. Unless I really need the Angling Rod. Probably going to be Highlander Priest. That is the most likely one. Illusia is going to be problematic. We'll see. Okay, well, that does force the Underlight Angling Rod then. I need to kill that Zetek. My favorite thing, but I would have wanted the Goody out there, of course. But I mean, I had to kill the Zetek. Karsh, and a pretty big body that I can't really get rid of. Well, what if they have apotheoses for that? I think I have to kill it. Dragon in your hand +2/+2. What if they have Breath of the Infinite there? If I play these, Breath of the Infinite clears them all. So I actually have to play the Zerg's Amalgam here. They have a dragon in hand guaranteed. So I don't want them to just Breath of the Infinite the board and keep their Murger, kill everything I have.
A simple spell.
Oh no, they're spending the coin this turn. Ah, I was really hoping they wouldn't. Because I was hoping to get good Ogremancer value. Sometimes it works like that. Is this still the Ogremancer turn? Yeah, this is still the Ogremancer. Still the Ogremancer and hit over there. Their next move. Oh, 1-cost spells? How good are their 1-cost spells? Alright, that's not bad for me. Hammer of the Naru time. Just hammering down the 2-2. Ogremancer goes face. They can't Soul Mirror yet. They could Soul Mirror in a couple of turns, and that could be a problem. Like, the Tasty Flyfish is bad into their Soul Mirror too. They can of course have Holy Nova, they can have Breath of the Infinite. Those can kill the Ogremancer Taunt minions. No, they can have that. It works out reasonably well, I suppose. They're really healing that and hitting into the 2-2. A curious strategy. Bombing Ritual is pretty good. Finley time. Could be Finley time. Let's see what hero power I can pick up. Well, these are not that great. I mean, I guess it's the Demon's Bite, but still. I won't be using it this turn. I want to kill the first half of this Cobalt. They might have the Soul Mirror next turn. I want Goody out there. I want Fish Flinger out there. I don't want the Tasty Flyfish into what could be a Soul Mirror. I mean, these two survived the Soul Mirror. Okay, they had the Soul Mirror. This is like perfectly acceptable. They can't do more spells, so they can't get the Divine Shield back on this. They will of course be able to use that one to kill that one, but this is still totally acceptable. And now we got rid of the Soul Mirror, so that's pretty sweet. I think it's time to discover a dragon. They still have Plague of Death and stuff. Evasive Worm might be useful a little later. Scargill and Tasty Flyfish. Yeah, we do that. Need to kill the Goody, of course. Do I kill the Finley? Yeah, I think I'm killing the Finley too. We'll leave a board like this here. Can't do Blessing of Wisdom on the Evasive Worm. Now they spent their Soul Mirror, that's good. They still have a Plague of Death. They still have a Zephyrus, that has got to be a Highlander deck. I just don't see it being anything else. If they have managed to draw their Merkogel Prime, that would be really bad for me. Just throwing some stuff away. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, let's do Hand of Adal on this. Let's do Sand Breath on it too. And a Blessing of Wisdom. Hit face and draw a card. That was really not the card I wanted. I do Celestial and then I can kill that Pyromancer. So they can have a Plague of Death in their hand. Obviously. They still have one card left that they kept. Is that the Zephyrus? Have they kept Zephyrus all this time? They kept the Shadow Word Death. That's totally nonsensical. Well, this Evasive Worm is perfectly capable of killing the Ogremancer. That's kind of the point here, isn't it? But if they have the Plague of Death, I don't think I have a lot of tools against that. So they have a dragon, a couple of other cards. We're both very low on resources. I'm actually doing worse than they are. But if they can't find Plague of Death or Zephyrus, this should still be okay. As long as the dragon doesn't have Rush. Oh no. Now it might kill my dragon. Don't kill my dragon. Didn't kill my dragon. Good. I'll have to kill that.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
This is Sparrow Consecration. We get the Divine Shields on these minions. And we try to push. And we hope for no Zephyrus or Plague of Death. Please, no Zephyrus or Plague of Death. As long as it's not Zephyrus or Plague of Death, I should be fine. I already saw the Soul Mirror. Already saw the Hysteria. Is there a Zephyrus or Plague of Death? There is a Plague of Death. Ouch. Well, on the other hand, that's a Murgurgle Prime right there. So, please note Zephyrus. I've now seen the Plague of Death and the Soul Mirror. Is there a Zephyrus? Zephyrus is the remaining out. Halfway through the deck. Already had all the other removal cards. Saw the Pyro, saw the Hysteria, saw the Soul Mirror, saw the Plague of Death. Any taunts? There is a taunt and there is a charge. And there is a Wave of Apathy. But I have a Zephyrus. So Zephyrus gives me lethal, right? And one way or another, Zephyrus is going to give me lethal here. Bloodlust, isn't it? So 2 go into that one. And 3 go to the face. And it's a win. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.